Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing a rapid-fire data deconstruction of what is literally one of the most mathematically repetitive texts in all of ancient history. We are looking at Numbers chapter 7.
Okay, let's dive right into this, because here's our central mystery. What happens when 12 tribal leaders rock up with the exact same gifts, day after day, for 12 days straight? I mean, why does this ancient text perfectly repeat itself, word for almost 90 verses? Why not just give us a quick summary and move on, right?
Well, let's set the scene. Moses has just fully set up and anointed the tabernacle. It is dedication day. And this massive milestone prompts the princes of Israel to step up and bring their initial monumental offerings, to really support the heavy logistics of running the sanctuary. But before the daily gifts even start rolling in, they bring 6 covered wagons and 12 oxen. Moses immediately doles these out to the Levites based on their specific everyday logistical workloads. So the sons of Gershon, they get 2 wagons and 4 oxen. The sons of Merari, 4 wagons, 8 oxen. But, and this is the wild part, the sons of Kohath receive absolutely 0. Wait, why 0? Well, because as the text explicitly points out, the Kohathites carry the sanctuary belonging to them on their shoulders. You absolutely cannot put the most sacred items on a wooden cart. It's this incredibly surprising, highly specific logistical exception that just ensures absolute reverence for the holiest objects. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens next when the daily offerings actually begin. Every single leader, starting right off with Nahshon, brought this exact same inventory. We're talking heavy silver chargers and bowls, gold spoons packed full of incense, plus a literal massive array of livestock: bullocks, rams, lambs, goats, the whole shebang. Now 12. The number 12 is absolutely key here. The author doesn't just casually say, oh, and the other 11 leaders did the exact same thing. No way. The ancient text literally forces the reader to sit through this identical, meticulous list 12 separate times. It completely ensures absolute equality among the tribes. Nobody gets summarized, nobody gets skipped, every single leader gets equal billing on this ancient ledger. Now, what's really interesting about this massive tally in verse 84, when the ancient accountant finally adds up all this immense wealth, is that the totals are just staggering. We are looking at 2,400 shekels of combined silver and 120 shekels of pure gold, all entirely dedicated to the altar. And the livestock numbers, just as massive. Over that 12-day period, there is an influx of 252 specific animals. We've got 204 dedicated purely for peace offerings, 36 for burnt offerings, and 12 for sin offerings. Honestly, it is a complete logistical masterpiece of inventory tracking. But then, after 88 verses of this intense, incredibly meticulous accounting, the tone just dramatically shifts. We move straight from this dry, mathematical ledger into a profoundly spiritual climax. Verse 89 gives us the ultimate payoff for all this groundwork. It says, "And when Moses was gone into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat that was upon the ark of testimony, from between the 2 cherubims." I mean, wow. This is direct, awe-inspiring communication with the divine. So, the crucial question we have to ask ourselves is this: does the divine actually dwell in the details? We so often view repetitive lists and logistical accounting as, well, just plain boring. But in this ancient text, that exact meticulousness was the required foundation to prepare the space for a profound spiritual presence. It really makes you wonder, what could a seemingly boring list in your own life be preparing the ground for?